March 1st. 509 B.C. Valerius Publicola pronounced a funeral oration over the body of Junius Brutus, which was the first institution of that generous tribute to the memory of the virtuous dead. 1554. In the household expenses of Queen Mary 15 shillings are given to a yeoman for bringing Her Majesty a leek on this day. 1562. The Catholics under the Duke of Guise fell upon a body of Calvinists at Passy in France, who were singing the Psalms of Marat in a barn, insulted, and induced to come to blows when nearly 60 of these unhappy people were killed and 200 wounded. This unexpected event lightened the flame of civil war throughout the kingdom. 1564. Printing introduced again into Moscow. Some 12 years previous it had been used there, but the burning of the city by the Poles suspended it. 1625. John Robinson died, minister of the First English Church in Holland, to which the first settlers of New England belonged. He fled to Holland with his congregation to avoid persecution, and at the time of his death was preparing to follow with the remainder of the brethren to America. He was distinguished for his learning, liberality and piety. 1645. Battle of Pontefract, in which Sir Marmaduke Langdale defeated the Lord Fairfax. 1663. Adam Adame, a French ecclesiastic, statesman and historian, died. 1682. Thomas Herbert, an English author of travels in Asia and Africa, died. He was engaged in the civil wars between the Parliament and the Royalists, and on the Restoration was created a baronet. 1689. The odious Hearthstone tax ordered to be taken off by William, Prince of Orange. 1711. The Spectator, a daily critical, satirical and literary paper, made its appearance in London, under the conduct of Addison and Steele principally, with the assistance of some of the master spirits of the day, and had a reputation which has never been equaled by any other periodical of the kind. 1733. That mysterious person, the oldest inhabitant, witnessed a great flood in the north of England, wholly unprecedented in his lifetime. 1766. Zabdiel Boylston, an American physician, died. He was the first to introduce inoculation for smallpox into New England. This mode of treating the virulent disease brought upon him the ridicule of his medical brethren, but he outlived these prejudices and realized a handsome fortune by his profession. 1774. Prince A. D. Cantemir died, a Turk by birth, but subsequently a distinguished Oriental scholar. 1781. Maryland ratified the Articles of the Confederation of the United States, being the last state to do so. 1786. The first note of the Observer appeared, conducted by Cumberland, the dramatist. 1791. The annual masquerade held at Rutland Square Rooms, Dublin, was the cause of a great riot and the death of many of the police. 1792. Leopold II of Germany, and I of Tuscany, died. He made the latter the happiest and best governed state of Italy. In 1790 he succeeded to the imperial crown, and was noted for the wisdom of his measures, his affability, strict justice and kindness to the poor. 1793. Battle of Aldenhoven, between the French under Dumouriez, and 40,000 Austrians under Ginkelberg. The French were defeated with the loss of 6,000 killed and 4,000 prisoners. 1799. Essex County, New York, erected. 1811. Massacre of the Mamluks in Egypt by order of the Pasha. 1814. Treaty of Chaumont, between Austria, Russia, Prussia and Great Britain, against Napoleon. 1815. Bonaparte landed at Fréjus in France from Elba, and resumed the imperial crown. 1816. Ontario County, New York, erected. 1838. The Patriots of Canada, about 600 in number, under Nelson and Coate, surrendered to Jin Wool of the United States Army, near Alberg Springs, Vermont, and the frontier became tranquilized. 1845. Texas admitted into the Union as an independent state. 1854. The steamship City of Glasgow left Liverpool for Philadelphia with more than 300 passengers, and was never more seen. 1855. Thomas Day, an eminent Connecticut jurist, died, aged 78. He published 26 volumes of law reports, and his entire works number about 40 volumes. 1856. The colossal bronze statue of Beethoven, the gift of Charles C. Perkins, inaugurated at the Music Hall, Boston.